Hey Flurbird, Sanne here. So yesterday was the first Tuesday of the month, and that means that yesterday we got a lot of new free stuff from Epic Games for our Unreal Engine projects. Now, excuse me, I was trying to make a video about it yesterday, but I don't really feel good. Actually, I feel like crap. So yeah, today I got all my energy together, and I was like, let's do this for you guys. Let's make a show about the free assets that we got. And assets that we got are the asset fill, and that's like the permanently free, so you can pick this up anytime you want. But it's also, I think, the most impressive one that we got this month. And we will look at it in detail in a sec. Next is the Meadow Mountains Environment Pack. Yeah, it's I looked at it on forehand. It's nice. I'm not really impressed. Yeah, we will look at it together, and you can decide for yourself if it's something you want to get in your inventory. Then we have the simple procedural asset creator. That's what it says, a simple procedural asset creator. And with this creator you can create assets, and it's simple, and it's what it is. Next up is the easy vehicle suspension. It's another asset. It's like nice to have, but not necessarily a very impressive asset, if you ask me. But maybe I should have looked at it in a different way. Then we have the RPG FX starter pack, and this is a nice particle starter pack. And again, it's I must be honest, I'm not really impressed by this pack. But I mean, if you're making an RPG, maybe this is perfect for you, and maybe this is your jumping off point into creating your perfect RPG. And last but not least, we have the Victorian House, only exterior between haakjes. Anyway, it's not only exterior; there's also an interior, but there's no furniture. So we'll look at it, actually right away. So here we are in the thing, and it got like interactive lights. I just switched the lights off, and and let's walk around the house for a little bit. And well, I think it's a very good looking house. And it got a nice character that comes with it, with like an interaction system, and you can open up doors, and it works. And well, this is like the main living room, and you can open up the windows, let some air in. Very nice. And here we have a basement. I put some lights in the basement because it was very dark, but there's also nothing to see there, so I get why they didn't put lights down there. And yeah, this window also works, so that's really cool. And you can turn off these lights, and then there is this the staircase to the top floor. And wait, I'm stuck. What's happening? Well, anyway, let's walk around, and you can even pull this up, and it also got sound effects, so that's really cool. And yeah, this is a nice place to put your stuff. And also this window opens up, and you can look outside. And I really like the dynamic depth of field. It's that look, it like focuses automatically. I really like that. That was actually one of the first things that I learned how to create in Unreal when I was learning it. Hey, look, there's a book. That's really cool. So you can like inspect objects. So this is a nice asset pack that you can like both use like in your video game. I imagine like making a kick-ass I don't know horror adventure game about this old house or something. That's I'm stuck again. What's happening? Okay, so the collisions are a bit glitchy, but yeah, you can probably fix that yourself. So what's this? So this is like a bedroom, and this is another bedroom. So that's it. So next up is this this foliage pack with some mountains. This mountain is one big static mesh. I don't know why they didn't use a landscape for this, but well, yeah, maybe that's not the point of the thing. I just don't think it looks very cool. It doesn't look very realistic. Actually, it reminds me of Minecraft. The grass, it's Minecraft grass. So next up is the simple procedural thing creator, and I really like this thing, but the controls are all like very weird. Maybe I should learn how to use it, but yeah, it's a weird thing, and you can like basically make procedural things with like objects and then hit a button and it will combine those objects. And I gotta look into it, see how effective it is. So next up, this is the asset pack for the particles, and this pop-up is showing up. I do not want to update my drivers right now. Anyway, yeah. So this is arrows coming from nowhere, and there are like a lot of arrows. It's, how do you call this? It kind of reminds me of this anime, this thing that anime characters do. So there's like these particles, and remember, those particles are like basic starting points. You can like improve on them by making them your own and changing them up. Yeah, it was a nice beam, and this is it throws something, and this has a power field around it. This does nothing, and this one is really nice when you get like the spikes from the ground. I like that. I really like that. And that's lightning from your feet. That's very useful, I think. Oh, and there's vortex blowing. You really want to be like a pro at vortex blowing. Probably. Oh, and I also like this one for like the healing effect. That's really nice. It's a nice effect, and it's effective. And then there's the knockouts, that like the basic cartoon exclamation mark, yeah. And there's a beam from the sky or towards the sky, I don't know. And there's a portal that you can never hit. I tried hitting it like a couple of times, going through the portal, but it's immortal, so yeah, that's it. So this is that suspension system, and I must say, like, yeah, the suspension system is cool. You can change the height of your suspension, and you can drive and drift around, and it basically works. You could like a working small simple vehicle, but somehow it doesn't feel very right. I mean, it's, yeah, maybe if you're like making an arcade game, it's okay, but the wheels don't turn the way they should. I mean, they go around, but yeah, not in a realistic way. And this is the permanently free thing that I talked about, and I think this thing is amazing. There's like so much stuff in here. It's like crazy how much stuff there is. And there's money also. Hey, that's nice. There's a bank, and it's got like safes and another safe, and there's a back office, and there's a couple of flags, and there's like, and there's an apartment above the bank. That's maybe where the bank guy lives. And there's a donut shop, and let's try to find a way inside the apartment. Oh, there's a door over here, and it all makes sense. It all fits together. Like, it's a low poly style, obviously, but it all fits. Nothing seems out of place in this world, and that's something that really that's really impressive. And man, I keep saying there's so much stuff in here. Sorry about that. There's a bathroom, and it's got like a mirror. And what do we have here? It's a bedroom with a picture of the guy who's living there. It's obviously a police guy. And another bedroom, and a dining table. Okay, let's go outside again and explore a little bit more. So over here we have a crime scene, and the FBI and the CIA is talking to each other and pointing fingers, and they're it's a bit of janky animation, but you could basically like rig these guys and make them full emotional characters. And this police guy is talking to the ladies, and they're like, "Yeah, ladies, it's a crime scene. You cannot be here." So this is like a small convenience store, a grocery store. How do you call that? A market, 24-hour. Nice. And again, everything is in there. There's like an empty room, but yeah, you gotta have empty rooms also in your world sometimes. So, a warehouse by J&J Warehouse, and it got like a locker room, a toilet, the small office where you can do your paperwork with everything you need, and there's something upstairs as well. Oh, there's a lot of nothing upstairs, well, that's okay. So that's the warehouse. It's full of warehouse thingies, and there's a big truck. It doesn't have collision, but yeah, no, that's easy to add. And there's these garage boxes, and they're a bit small. I mean, the car doesn't fit inside, but maybe that's normal in a small village American town. What is this? This is like stuff. There's a lot of stuff. So it's a car dealership. Oh, there's a nice little church. Let's look in the church and try not to burst into a ball of flame. Oh, those people are getting married, I bet. I bet they're getting married. And there's a house for sale, and there's a house not for sale, so people will get... the rich lady got the company. It's the police. Did she murder that guy over there in front of the warehouse? Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. She got nice furniture though, and a picture of herself. So that's it. Let's fly around and see if there's like more. There's like a complete police station over here, and of course I've been inside already, and I know that there's like everything you can imagine inside a police station. It's in there. It's just so much. And there's like an empty house. I think the farmer is moving out or just moving in. Either way. And there's a weird collision over here, so I cannot go into this building. I cannot go here. So yeah, there of course there are like some things that you have to do, but look at it. It's a complete village, and you can make a complete game out of it. And it's very cool. This is Flurbird out. I'm back to bed.